it's always hard for me at this point to know exactly what to say, which is strange, I'm sure, for many of you. I think it's at a loss for words. But this is it. We're coming to the end. And another expedition coming to a close, as it were. We've lost friends. We've made new friends. We've had hard times. I've pushed you as hard as I could. I pushed myself as hard as I could. And I hope that you've enjoyed that. I hope that you found that when you were pushed beyond what you thought your limits were, and I pushed you a little bit more, for those of you that took it, that actually helped you to better understand yourself, and that it made you understand what the expedition is really about. It's not just about dressing up in funny clothes and going to foreign places and, just killing the monsters and being the hero. It's about being part of something special, being part of a family, being part of people that share hardships together, and out of that become better, each and every one. Now, I said before, Drachenfest last week was the best single event I've ever had in doing the expedition. I mean, obviously the year before I did the expedition with my wife, that was probably the best year ever. But this has definitely been now, without a doubt, as far as I'm concerned, I'll talk to my wife, how she feels. Without a doubt, the best pair of events, the best year of the Grand Expedition since it started. And that all comes down to you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
As most of you should know by now, I come from a tribal people originally. My venturing company back home is my tribe. And I don't use the term family lightly. When I swore the oath, and at the very end I called you all my kin, that has a very, very deep and serious meaning for me. Among my people, you must shed blood together and mix your blood together in order to be considered kin. And although when I return home, I'll continue to fight alongside my brother and my son and all my cousins, I don't know that other than my brother and my son themselves, that I will feel the bond of kinship that I feel in this room tonight ever again until I return to either the Dragonlands or Mythosphere with you all. I've found a family here that I haven't mixed blood with, that is not of my own tribe or people, but you will be my family until the day I die. So I just want to say to family.
To family. I know I've introduced myself to most of you. You may hear Faustus and I telling stories about how both of us have been adventurers for basically the past 16 or 17 years. The lands we come from, we meet many people. They come, they go, adventurers, soldiers. I'll tell you what, I meet a lot of these people, and they tell me stories. They're all interesting. But many of them, they don't have quarter, tenth, the courage that I see here, the strength I see here. After I came to Mythosphere last year, I went back with stories. I told everyone. And they laughed. They said, "Ha! Those people there, they don't command magic like we do. I beat them all." And I look at those people when I sit across them at tables in the tavern, and I say, "Why don't you come? Why don't you stand on these battlefields where death actually means something?" None of them come. Hardly any of them would have the bravery to, if they had the means. So, I guess what I want to say is, even after all those years of adventuring, I found people that I want to talk to. People that I want to tell stories about. People that inspire me. And to that I raise my cup. To all of you. Ooh, I'm spilling it.
Huzzah!
Those three, but I hope that all of the men and also the women
are gonna enjoy those three beauties on stage.
What's up?
This is the expedition, it won't be a problem.
I also have a question, because we don't have an escort back home. Would some strong men mind to lead us back home?
Not a problem.
You just asked a warrior after we would like to escort three ladies back home.
Too easy, drill sergeant.
Huzzah!
That's right. Escorts will meet with me before departing.
Escorts will meet with me after you get back.
Yes, first lady, y'all.
Oh man, she's on the side. So that's it. Conquest is over. It's the final day. Everyone's just kind of packing it up, leaving. I'm gonna head to a hotel soon, and I have to figure out what I'm doing with my weapons. Yeah, it's something I get done. It's really warm. It's probably warmer than the other days today. As always, it's kind of like disappointing to see all the tents and stuff get taken down, and like all these vans and cars driving around, and it's like, there goes the magic, you know? Like, kind of shatters the illusion. But next year, you know, I probably couldn't go for another week anyway, so next year.